All right, good afternoon, everybody. It's your boy Akeem, and welcome to today's vlogs. Continuing with my first round mock draft for the 2016 NFL Draft. For this vlog, I'm here to talk about the 6th overall selection belonging to the Baltimore Ravens. Now, Baltimore went 5-11 last season due to an on and off injury-prone season by Joe Flacco and Steve Smith. They had a couple key losses. And speaking of losses, they actually lost a good player in the offensive line, and Alichi Osame. He actually signed a multi-year contract with the Oakland Raiders, which is a tough break for Baltimore, so they could possibly focus on the offensive line with their first selection. Now, other needs that they can use they can still use some help in the secondary as well as in the defensive line. They have a couple of seasoned vets like Terrell Suggs and Elvis Dumerville, who is really coming towards the end of their careers, and they're going to have to need a young player who can anchor that defensive line. So there's two players in particular that I'm actually going to be looking for in this selection, and I'm still debating with, but I have came up with the decision as of today. Two players that I'm thinking of is Ronnie Stanley out of Notre Dame and DeForest Buckner out of Oregon. Now, starting with Ronnie, he's one of the top offensive linemen entering this year's draft at the tackle position. He could possibly play guard, but I see him more as an offensive tackle due to his height. Now, for DeForest Buckner, the defensive end out of Oregon, definitely a good player, and I think he had a great career as an Oregon Duck, just like how his fellow Oregon Duck player, Olho Ninata, he had a great career at Oregon and then actually emerged during his career for the Baltimore Ravens before going over to the Detroit Lions. I think Buckner can be a great selection, and I'm actually going to have to go with DeForest Buckner because he is the bigger prospect than Ronnie Stanley. I think this is going to be a good duel between these two players, a good debate, but I think that Ozzie Newsome, he still really focuses on defense, and hopefully things turns around this upcoming season because they have the comeback of Bashard Perriman. He was out due to a knee injury all of last season. Steve Smith is still with the team, so I think Joe Flacco could definitely rebound for a tough season because of mainly the injuries that they had to deal with, and they just had a bad situation. I think that Joe Flacco can rebound this upcoming season with the emergence of Perriman. Hopefully he can stand out and be that first round wide receiver that the Ravens have selected in 2015's NFL Draft. This is going to be an interesting year, but I think they're going to go defense first and try to pick up a good player at the defensive end position. And also Buckner can even be used as a defensive tackle at 6'7", 287 pounds. I'm going to have to go with DeForest Buckner out of Oregon. Now, the next time I'm going to catch you guys will be in just a couple of minutes. I'm going to talk about the 7th overall selection belonging to my San Francisco 49ers. Thank you for watching this vlog. I'm your man, Akeem McCall. Be easy.